Jeremy Clarkson, 62, has said that the BBC, despite its flaws according to the Star, is worth saving. He cited the coverage of the Queen's death, which he described as pitch perfect, as reason to look after the public service broadcaster. In his recent column for The Times, the presenter went after the BBC for certain aspects of its management. For example, he tells the tale of how he was forced to take down a poster he had of Margaret Thatcher which was deemed offensive. He added that the BBC appears to not want to broadcast anything funny anymore as there are too many rules. However, he went on to say it is worth the attempt to try and save the broadcaster despite what he deems its downfall. Jeremy said, "When I worked there, I was told to take down a poster of Mrs. Thatcher because it was offensive, and once, I was not allowed into the 5 Live studios because I was carrying a copy of The Spectator which," said the producer, "was an extremist publication." He went on, "Comedy? You mean like Harry and Paul and Fawlty Towers? Nah. They can't broadcast anything funny anymore because there are too many rules. And for Saturday evening entertainment shows, they have to guess what the ordinary people of Britain want, because when you are living in the TV executive heartland of Camden, you have no idea what an ordinary person even looks like." He concluded by saying that the BBC's pitch-perfect coverage of the Queen's death reminds us that this is an institution worth saving, which is why I've prepared this handy cutout and keep guide for the senior management. Earlier this year, the Star went after BBC's Doctor Who, saying the show had lost its spark with viewers. It came after an episode in January accumulated underwhelming figures in ratings. The latest installment of the sci-fi show, which was once one of the flagship programs on the broadcaster, saw just 3.4 million tune-in. And according to the Clarkson's Farm Star, it was all due to the writer's decision to focus storylines around lecturing its audience instead of entertaining them. Doctor Who is no longer written to entertain or frighten kids, the 61-year-old wrote in his column for The Sun. It's used to lecture them about climate change and corporate greed and all the other go-to storylines in the BBC playbook. Actress Jodie Whittaker took over Peter Capaldi's role as the next incarnation of the Doctor, a character she has played since her first regular appearance for season 11 in 2018. The series premiere received a moderate 5.6 million viewers at the time, showing clear signs that the show has been heading down a steep decline in recent years. Further on in his column on January 7, Jeremy took another jab at the BBC, asserting that it wasn't just Doctor Who that had been affected by how writers were handling storylines. "It's the same thing with just about everything they do these days, from the 6 o'clock news to Country File,"